Before we begin today's video, I would just like to take a minute to talk about a crowdfunding campaign I actually feel very strongly about. This is in no way political, and this is in no way sponsored. I am taking this completely under my own volition because I believe in the project that much. It is the first graphic novel in what is hopefully to be an ongoing series called Flying Sparks from #1 best-selling Amazon.com author Jon Del Arroz with amazing looking artwork by Jon Malin, as you can see in this video. It is the story of it is a fun-filled adventure story about what happens when a superhero is dating her city's greatest supervillain. It promises to be a fun time for all ages, and I hope you will enjoy it, and that you'll follow the link in the video description and consider supporting it so that this project will get funded, because the only way we'll see this project through fruition is through the support of readers like you. Jon Del Arroz is a great guy who I talk to pretty much every day on Twitter, and he is putting a lot of passion into this, and as you can see, it looks great. So please, consider checking it out. And now, on with the video. Okay, so let's jump right into Adjectiveless Spider-Man number 36. Maximum Carnage, Part 8. No more Mr. Nice Venom! Which seems a bit weird since I didn't know there was an Ice Venom. Although, if you look at the trailers for the new movie, they are kind of trying to make him look like Mr. Nice Guy, upstanding citizen, and make Eddie Brock look like the ultimate honest investigative reporter, which is just garbage if you know anything about Eddie Brock and Venom. Good night. When brutal serial killer Cletus Cassidy, aka Super Psycho Carnage, first made his bloody escape from Ravencroft Hospital, New York locked up tight. But when Carnage recruited Shriek, Demogoblin, the Spider Doppelganger, and Carrion for his ruthless rampage throughout the shattered streets, New York burst wide open. Downtown looting, uptown looting, wilding in Central Park. This entire city's under siege, Jonah. From itself. And we've got reporters out there covering the whole mess. Eric, but all we can do is print the ugly truth. Hate is in the air. Maximum Carnage, Part 8. Glad you could finally join us, Jameson. I've been keeping your seat warm for you, JJ. But you won't like what we have to say. Cover you keep confirms all my worst accusations about you over the years, Spider-Man. Venom, a ruthless killer. Black Cat, a glorified burglar. And Firestarter and Cloak are nothing more than common vigilantes. Choose your words carefully, Jameson. One of our company, my precious Dagger, has already sacrificed her life to try and save this dismal city from Carnage and his twisted family. Meanwhile, the whole town's coming apart at the seams from within, and I've got a newspaper to publish, so that's why we're here. We need you to help us set a trap. This is too many times in as many days that my private office has been invaded by superpowered freaks spouting demands, Cat. Heads will roll in the security department, and I owe you the same exact answer I gave Carnage when he tried this little stunt. Unless, of course, it would be in everyone's best interest for me to comply in this completely different situation. I suppose I do have a civic duty to help you all slaughter each other. If all goes well, Jameson, it still might come down to that. Not sure I like what I'm seeing here. We shouldn't have to reduce ourselves to the same kinds of questionable tactics as Carnage to get the Bugle to print our investigation. Finished with that paper yet? But it works. Hey, pal. Yeah? Finished with that paper yet? Meanwhile, again, Aunt May and Peter's parents come under attack from the mob, but they are saved by Molten Man, who gets them into the apartment. And Carnage and his little band are of course arguing what to do next. And as that goes on, then Spider-Man and his people show up. A webnet! Finally! And this one's leading up to a real tragic ending. Count on it, chumps. Count on it, chumps. And even the epilogue to the carnival spree of chaos through the heart of Times Square earlier leaves lives hanging precariously in the balance. Computer, check. Identify this poor guy as a living, breathing cyborg super hacker called Deathlock. But it looks like the files might have to be updated. Sporadic electrical arcs coming from entangling you, Deathlock, and the continuous feedback loop between your energy circuits and the neon sign is preventing the authorities from even turning off the juice. Who? How? Yes! We've got Iron Fist. Now, where's Power Man? The fallen hero's plight appears to require the skills of my Iron Fist, my friend, and my man-made power is even inferior to the powers that make a man. The graphic media coverage of the current crusade did serve to alert me that Deathlock operates as a freelance peacekeeping agent. Wow! And we can't afford to lose any more of the good guys. The peaceful tranquility of Brooklyn is a thing of the past. Because it's fighting time. It's fighting time. It's fighting time. Time. Yep, more fighting. More fighting. And then Venom gets Carnage with the sonic gun. But it seems to be but at first seems to be doing nothing, but then but then it works only to have Morbius, and Morbius shows up. So it looks like things might be getting Venom might be going might be finally going wrong for Carnage, but as Venom is about to kill him, Spider-Man stops him. And we see that the sonic gun only slowed him down. Carnage never dies! Do we have a plan B? And things look worse than ever. Yeah, this issue is great. It's just pure action-packed greatness with Spider-Man stepping up as the leader, and there just isn't anything I can think of to really complain about here. Great artwork, great action, great fun. And the tension is really building up. It gets a 9 out of 10 from me. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time.